excited. I am so excited. Hello, everyone. I am Miss Piggy, and I am so excited. I'm going to give my very first recorder lesson ever. And they are going to make a movie of it. Just imagine me in a movie. I might become as famous as the real Miss Piggy. Just imagine. And one day I might meet my very own Mr. Kermit the Frog. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Oh, but I'm getting off the topic. I am supposed to give a recorder lesson. Well, let's get started. So, this over here is a recorder. A recorder is a music instrument. That means you can make music with it. The recorder has a top part. I wonder, maybe this is the top end? Yes, this looks more like the top end. Right, are you ready to listen to me? Here we go, and... Oh, that didn't sound very pretty, did it? I wonder if I got the right end. Yes, it must be the right end. I blow in here and the air goes all the way down past the first hole, the second hole, past the next hole and the next hole. Oh dear, I have another problem. How am I going to get those holes closed? I don't have any fingers. Oh no. How am I going to give this recorder lesson? What a disappointment. Oh dear. Ah, hello, Miss Piggy. I see you've already started with the recorder lesson. Oh, there you are. Oh dear. I have discovered a big problem. And if I heard correctly, you've already done a splendid job explaining to our viewers where the mouthpiece of the recorder is. But why did it sound so shrill and so ugly? Yes, it was, and we'll come to that just now. But let me just show our viewers this picture, which can show you the top end of the recorder and the bottom end perfectly. Miss Piggy, there is a reason why I asked you to help me with this recorder lesson. I actually know a rhyme about your family, which is going to help our viewers remember which fingers they have to use for the recorder. And for that, we need to go to my bookshelf. I've got lots of lovely books, and one of my favorite books from when I was a child is in there. So let's go to the bookshelf. Pictures. Oh, look, there is my uncle, and there is my father, and there are my brothers, and look, there's my mommy. Oh, I remember this rhyme. Oh, how exciting. Are we going to read it to the viewers? Yes, that is the plan. Let us read it to the viewers. Are you ready? This little pig. This little pig went to market. This little pig stayed at home. This little pig had roast beef, and this little pig had none. And this little pig cried, wee, all the way home. Did you know that this is actually a finger rhyme? This is how it goes. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little pig had roast beef, and this little pig had none. And this little pig cried, wee, all the way home. You may be wondering what this rhyme has to do with the fingering of the recorder. Well, when we play the recorder, we use our left hand to play at the top and our right hand to play at the bottom. For now, we will not be using our right hand, so that can just hold the recorder. The left hand, however, has to use the thumb to close the back hole, and then your first finger on the top hole, second finger on the second hole, third finger on the third hole, and guess what? That little piggy that went wee, wee, wee all the way home has every reason to be unhappy because it doesn't get to close any hole. It does nothing. It just sits there. Because later on we're going to use the right hand to close all the other holes. So that's why the rhyme will help us to remember that this little pig stays at home. We do not need it to close the holes. To make sure that your fingers are closing the holes of the recorder properly, you have to make sure that the cushions on your fingers, or there where the pig snouts were, so the snouts or the cushions have to go inside the holes. And then you will be certain that they are closed properly. To check if they are closed properly or that your fingers are positioned correctly, just press hard like this, and then you can check if you have them in the right spot. And now, Miss Piggy, to the question of how to make the recorder sound good and not squeaky and unpleasant. I'm sure you've blown bubbles before. I'm sure our audience has blown bubbles before. Now, if I want to blow bubbles, how do I blow? Do I blow hard or do I blow gently? I love bubbles. I love bubbles. How exciting. Oh, I love blowing bubbles. Don't you? Now, if we blow gently on the recorder, Miss Piggy, then it sounds much, much better. Pretend that your recorder has some soap at the bottom and you have to gently blow bubbles out of it, like this. And now the next exercise we are going to do has less to do with pigs as the ones in the nursery rhyme, but more to do with owls. Listen to this owl sing. Hoo, 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 hoo. Can you do that? And then we replace the h with the t and go too, 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 too. And now we apply that to the recorder. For the recorder, we also use the t, but we whisper it like this. And then we blow that into the recorder. And now I have two challenges for our viewers. I showed you this picture earlier on about the fingering on the recorder. You may print one for yourself and color it in. And the other thing that you can try and do is to play the owl song or your own owl song on your recorder using only the 3 fingers and the thumb that we learnt about today. Can you do that? I have learned so much more about the recorder today. And you? Have you learned as much as I have learned? Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.